Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be going over a pretty major event that happened over the past 24 hours that does suggest that Rockstar is doing some work behind the scenes on some secret projects that they have not announced publicly. Now, more specifically, this information has to do with a website domain that Rockstar has had for nearly 13 years now and has been inactive for all of this time until a couple of days ago. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing what exactly this domain is, why Rockstar is updating it after all of these years of being inactive, and also what it means in regards to GTA 6. So we got a ton of really awesome and exciting information to discuss today, and we're going to be jumping into that in just a quick minute here. But first off, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shout out of the day, and Rafat went to the actual video. So today's shout out of the day goes to a really awesome coffee company known as Brew Shop Coffee. At Brew Shop Coffee, their promise is quality and their pledge is affordability. And most importantly and heartwarmingly, they are donating 5% of all of their profits to the Anderson Center for Autism. Click the first link in the description down below to check out Brew Shop Coffee and see their high quality selection of coffee products today. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So as we all know, the past several months in regards to any news surrounding Rockstar games, whether it is GTA Online or any future projects, has definitely been pretty quiet. However, over the past 24 hours, we did receive some very interesting information, and this information has to do with a domain that Rockstar owns. Now, the domain is known as rockstarcartel.com, and this domain has been registered for quite a while, but has been dormant for years now. Rockstar actually purchased this domain 19 years ago, and it's been stagnant ever since. However, over the past 24 hours, there were a number of changes done behind the scenes, which are very interesting. Now, first and foremost, we do know that Rockstar owns this domain due to the who is information, which is public information that is accessible by everyone into who owns what domain on the internet. Now, Rockstar Games is known for buying up domains, and in fact, they purchased the domain for Red Dead Redemption 2 about 6 years before it was released, and they also already purchased domains for GTA 6, GTA 7, and GTA 8 last time I checked. So what exactly is the Rockstar Cartel domain, and why is Rockstar updating it now out of nowhere? Now, first and foremost, it is worth noting that anyone jumping to the conclusion that this is about GTA 6 is simply incorrect, and we don't have any concrete evidence about that just yet. It's also worth noting that this domain was registered in May 2002, and this is literally a few years after I was born, and this is all the way back when GTA 3 was released on the PlayStation 2. So this was a while ago, and this is before GTA 4, before GTA 5, and certainly before GTA 6. Now, domain names do of course expire, and you can purchase them for up to 5 years in most cases, and it was about to expire, but Rockstar ended up renewing it, and now the domain expires in 2023. Now, Rockstar Games has a big history in regards to securing domain names. As we discussed earlier, they already have domain names for future GTA titles, and they also purchased RedDeadOnline.com in 2016, years before Red Dead Redemption 2 was even announced, let alone released. So in regards to RockstarCartel.com, it currently redirects to RockstarGames.com, which is a usual function for all of Rockstar's extra domains. However, anything in regards to GTA 6 is simply unknown at the moment. Rockstar Cartel is a branded domain for Rockstar, so I don't really see it having anything to do with GTA 6. And to be honest, I personally think that this was done just for proactive reasons, because at the end of the day, registering a domain is really cheap. It really is only a couple of dollars per year, and for a massive company like Rockstar, buying up 100 domain names is literally pennies on a dollar. So why would you go ahead and not renew that domain, and in case you want to use it in the future, you can go ahead and have access to it. If Rockstar were to sell this domain and not let it renew and somebody else bought it up and then in the future they wanted it back, they would have to spend so much money on legal fees for suing the person, getting that trademark for the domain, which they have done in the past, but at this point it is simply easier for them to just renew the domain, and even if they don't use it, it is just going to be sitting there dormant. So in regards to Rockstar registering domains, if you ever see any news stories like this one about it, it is not 100% confirmation in regards to anything, and so far this really has nothing to do with a GTA 6, and until we see any action on the GTA 6 domains that Rockstar has purchased, there's not much to discuss here. Now, Rockstar does own several GTA 6 domains, including the following. Now, in regards to GTA 6 domains, Rockstar has GTAVI.com, they also have GTAViceCity.com, and they also own GTAViceCityOnline.com on top of that. So this pretty much confirms, as we've been discussing for so long now, that GTA 6 is pretty much guaranteed to take place in Vice City. This is not a new rumor and it's been going on for quite a while now, but based on all of the different registrations by Rockstar in regards to GTA and Vice City, this pretty much confirms it. But in regards to the Rockstar Cartel domain, this is simply an extra domain that Rockstar owns alongside many others. Now, I'm going to try to put a link in the description down below to a website that will likely be able to show you all of the domains that Rockstar owns. They own a ton of them, and it's honestly going to be interesting to take a scroll through and see all of the different domains that Rockstar owns, which ones are being used, and also which ones are just sitting dormant. So hopefully that clears things up and brings everyone to a little bit of peace in regards to these rumors surrounding the Rockstar Cartel domain. As always, you want to take all information online with a grain of salt, unless it is coming from a reputable source, or of course Rockstar directly. You always want to take things with a grain of salt, especially light rumors like this, because things like this do not exactly have anything to do with GTA 6 directly, and while they may have the possibility to, the possibility is simply too low for anyone to really make any judgment call on it. But in the meantime, it is always a good idea to keep up on the GTA 6 domains that we just mentioned, including GTAVI.com, GTAViceCity.com, and GTAViceCityOnline.com as well, which are all owned and registered by Rockstar. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new, let me know by dropping a like rating, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.